Hey, Falcons fans! Buckle up, because Atlanta's defense is cooking up something wild, and I'm here to break it all down with you. The team just re-signed slot corner D. Alford, our scrappy starter from the past 2 years, and whispers are flying that they're eyeing a blockbuster draft trade with the Jets, jumping from 15 to 7 for George's. 2 moves, 1 mission, fix a defense that's been a roller coaster too long. From Alford's gritty comeback to a potential splash for a pass-rushing phenom, this is the Falcons saying, "We're done messing around." But first, if you're a true Atlanta Falcons fan, don't wait. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Only 1% of viewers actually subscribe. Let's change that. A small action that makes a huge difference. D. Alford's return, a redemption shot. First, the news that dropped like a mic, Atlanta's bringing back D. Alford, the slot corner who's been a fighter since day one. This guy's journey is pure Falcons grit. Cut by the NFL in 2022, he hustled in the CFL, then stormed into our starting lineup in 23. That year? A gem, think 66 tackles, a pick 6, and sticky coverage that had QB sweating. But 2024? Oof, a gut punch, blown assignments, Zach Ertz torching him in man coverage, and a secondary that couldn't stop a nosebleed. The team didn't tender him as a restricted free agent, and I thought he was toast. But nah, they never shut the door, and now he's back. Raheem Morris spilled some tea last week, hyping Mike Hughes and Clark Phillips for the slot. I called BS. Hughes thrives outside, and Phillips barely saw the field, outsnapped 31-3 by undrafted Natron Brooks in 24. Re-signing Alford screams the truth. That was coach speak, and they're betting on him to reclaim that 2023 magic. Was Jimmy Lake's scheme the real villain last year? Sure, he's gone for a reason, putting guys like Alford in dumb spots. But let's not kid ourselves, Alford's gotta own some of that mess. Getting dusted by Ertz wasn't just bad calls, it was bad play. Still, banking on a 2025 bounce back between his 23 high and 24 low? That's not crazy, especially if he's depth. Grade? B, it's a low-risk roll of the dice. Alford's got fight, and we need it. Jets trade rumors, Jalen Walker's the target. Now, the juicy draft rumor that's got me buzzing, Atlanta's talking to the Jets about swapping 15 for 7 to snag Georgia linebacker Jalen Walker. Insider Jeff Benedict dropped it on April 4th, 2025. Falcons reached out to Jets to swap 7 and 15 as they had Jalen Walker. FO wants to make a splash with pass rush. This ain't just chatter, it's a war cry. Our D-line was a ghost in 24, think 28 sacks total, dead last in the NFC South. Micah Parsons was the dream, but he's off the table. Walker? He's the next best thing, a 6 feet 2 inches, 245-pound bulldog with speed and power who wrecked SEC offenses. Last year? 7.5 sacks, 12 TFLs, and a pick 6 that had Bulldogs fans roaring. The cost? Steep, likely a 2026 first-rounder on top of the swap. That's draft night drama. Saints and Panthers are sniffing around for pass rushers too, and Atlanta's racing to beat them. Picture this, Walker flying off the edge, collapsing pockets while Alford locks down the slot. It's a 1-2 punch to fix a defense that's been punching itself too long. Risky? Hell yeah, but if Walker's the real deal, it's a game changer. Grade? A if it happens. It's bold, it's ballsy, and it's Falcons as hell. Terry Fontenot swinging for the fences. The connection, Alford and Walker as defensive soulmates. Here's where it gets fun. Alford and Walker aren't just moves, they're a vibe, a throwback to when Falcons defense meant chaos. Remember 2016? Vic Beasley's 15.5 sacks, Dwight Freeney's vet savvy, pure havoc. Alford's that scrappy underdog spirit, undrafted, CFL detour, clawing his way up. Walker's the explosive future, Georgia bred, ready to wreck QBs like Beasley did. Together, their past and present colliding, Alford's 2023 pick 6 grid meets Walker's 2024 SEC rampage. One's a redemption arc, the other's a rookie supernova. If Alfred holds the slot and Walker brings the heat, this D could flip from liability to lethal. But here's the rub, 2024 exposed cracks. Alfred's lows weren't all Lake's fault, he got exposed. And Walker's a gamble, big trades can bust, just look at the Jets' Zach Wilson flop. Still, the synergy's real. Alfred's coverage buys Walker time to rush, Walker's pressure forces picks for Alfred. It's pragmatic as hell, shore up the secondary cheap, then splurge on a pass rush star. Fontenot's era loves depth bets, Calais Campbell, Lorenzo Carter, but they keep starting. This duo could break that cycle, Alfred as a role player, Walker as the alpha. It's not perfect, but it's a plan, and I'm here for it. The big picture, Falcons defense reborn? Zoom out, fam, this is Atlanta at a crossroads. Last year's D was a tire fire, 31st in yards allowed, 0 QB fear. Firing Lake was step one, now it's about players. Alfred's re-signing says, we believe in you, prove it. Trading up for Walker screams, we're done waiting, time to dominate. Tie them together, and it's a defense with identity, grit in the back, fire up front. Add a free agent like Raekwon Davis or a corner in round 2, and we're not just patching holes, we're building a wall. Flop, and it's another same old Falcons sob story, 7-10, no playoffs. Nail it, and we're NFC South Kings, maybe even wildcard warriors, Alfred snagging picks, Walker burying QBs, Penix smiling from the pocket. This ain't fantasy, it's survival. The Saints and Bucks are lurking, we can't sit still. Alfred's a budget bet with upside, $2 million says he's hungry. Walker's the splash, think Julio's 2011 draft trade, but for D, together, they're a middle finger to mediocrity. Atlanta's tired of being a punchline. If Alfred's 2023 self shows up and Walker's half the hype, 2025 could be electric, think 40 sacks, a top 15 secondary. That's not a pipe dream, it's a blueprint, and I'm itching to see it play out. Your call, buy the hype or nah? So, Falcons Nation, what's your vibe? Alfred's return, smart move or desperation? Trading up for Walker, genius or overpay? Drop your takes in the comments, I'm begging for it. This is our defense talking, grit, guts, and a gamble. Alfred's got a chip on his shoulder, Walker's got SEC fire in his veins. Smash that like, share this with your crew, and let's argue, April's heating up, and Atlanta's ready to roar. Go Falcons!